What's happening, y'all? This is Teece. Welcome to another edition of Pub Sports Radio's WNBA show. We got next for Sunday, June the 12th. We have 4 games today. I've got Ski Profit coming in to break the games down with me. Ski from Waiter Talk and our own NBA Pub Hub. And let's bring Ski in if he's here. I don't know if Ski's here yet. But Victor will bring him in when he gets here. So let's talk about today's games. The first game that we're going to talk about today is the let me see here. We're going to talk about the Sky and the Liberty. The Chicago Sky, defending WNBA champions, will be coming into Brooklyn to take on the New York Liberty. The line in this game is 6.5. The total is 158.5. I've been riding the Sky first quarter, and today the first quarter is -2.5. The full game has gone down. It opened up at 7.5. It's at 6.5 now, and I kind of agree with that line movement. The Liberty adding some pieces this past week. And I think Sandy Bordella's got them moving in the right direction. Didi Richards is coming back for the Liberty. So, and with the addition of Marine Johansson, I think they're in good shape. I think moving forward. There he is. What's happening, Ski?
What up, Teece? How you doing?
Today, brother.
Another day, trying to come make some money, man. It's the weekend. You know how life is on the weekend.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So we're talking about the Sky and the Liberty. I just mentioned to everybody that I've been riding the Sky first quarter, and nothing's changed. Nothing's changed with that today. So I kind of feeling the Liberty on the full game plus the 6.5. I took the Liberty last night for plus 7.5. So what are your thoughts on this game? With the Liberty Didi Richards is supposed to be playing today. The addition of Marine Johansson, and they're missing Bunai Laney still, but I think they have enough to get by until Laney can get back. What are your thoughts on this?
Well, both of these teams, I feel like lately have been playing good. I'm a little late to doing some of my work, but in general, I feel like both of these teams have been playing good. Liberty, since they moved Sabrina to the 2 position, she's been scoring a lot better. The team has been playing a lot better, and it's working for them, like you said, with Laney out. I still think, I'm not a big quarter better in WNBA for sure, but I have noticed all year long, Liberty have kind of been slow starters. And I've noticed you back in this Chicago team in that first quarter, it's been winning like clockwork. I look at both of these lineups. Chicago is clearly the superior starting lineup. So I can understand wanting to take advantage while those ladies are on the court. So I can get behind the Chicago first quarter here. The numbers that I made for the game were 10.5 for Chicago, but it just kind of makes me a little bit nervous with how well New York has been playing to take them on a full game, especially with Chicago on the road. And then the number I made for the total was 158. And help me out, Teece. What do you see for the total right now?
It's 158.5, right on the button.
Okay, so I don't really see any value there. Both teams kind of been playing slow, 9th and 10th, which is, bottom 3 and 4 in pace the last 2 weeks. They're both number 1, number 2 offensive rated team. So I guess the best play in this game, you hit it on the head, Teece. Chicago first quarter.
Yeah, that's the only move that I could make on this. I did take the sorry about that. I did take the full game for a half unit at plus 7.5 for the Liberty. I'm not giving that out as official play just because we are talking about the defending champions, and both teams are on the upswing, but only as of the New York's only on the upswing as of this past week. So we'll see if they can carry that into this week with the Sky, and we'll see what happens in this game. I expect a good game. I'm looking forward to watching it here at, in 54 minutes. So, that's where I stand on that. Just want to give a couple shout outs to the chat here. G Martinez, my guy, what's going on? Tiffany, appreciate having you here. We got Dan in here. What's good, buddy? And T Mac, appreciate you being here. Nasty Nate, our guy Nasty Nate. What's up? He's looking for a big Celtic win tomorrow night. Real Deal Prime.
Settle down, Nate. Settle down.
Kind of like the Warriors first quarter, man. I'm going to be on the Warriors first quarter tomorrow night.
Hey,
that's for sure.
All you got to do is tell me, who's playing at the house. You know who I'm rolling with.
Yeah. Ski got his numbers out. He's going to break his numbers out tomorrow on Pub.
Don't play with me, man. I'm ready.
Hey, Jeff Fort, good to see you in here, buddy. And Real Deal Prime, always good to have you here, bro. Oh man, that's terrible. That's terrible. I kind of liked the Giants last night in that spot. I didn't bet it, but everything in my head was telling me Giants. But I can see why you would have taken the Dodgers. All right, let's get on to the next game. We have got the Seattle Storm visiting the Dallas Wings. These teams played on Friday. The Storm squeaked out a win, and the total went way over. I was way off on that, and so was the line movement. That's exactly what I talk about. When the line is moving against me, I like it, but it moved with me on that game, and I ended up paying the piper. So, today we have around the same total. I think it's 158.5. It opened at 159.5 on Friday, and then shot down to 153.5. But the line is definitely on the wing on the Storm at 4.5. So that line is moved down from the 6.5, 7 that it was at on Friday. And I agree with that line movement. In fact, this game right here, the only way I can look is the Wings first half. I'm not going to take a money line this time. So I took them on the points, and I'll tell you exactly what I got here. I got 2.5. So I'm taking 2.5 with the Wings first half. Haven't played the full game, but I'm kind of leaning the Storm. So what are your thoughts, Ski?
Yeah, this last game that they just played a couple days ago, it was a revenge game for the Storm. They were Brianna Stewart was kind of talking about how after they played the first time, they knew that they would play again in a short period of time, and they were able to squeak out the win there. People who bet that point spread were not winners. I had a reason to lay the -130, and then it got all the way up to 5.5. But this one, in that spot, it was supposed to be a Storm spot, and they barely were able to win. It's just been a team that hasn't had a lot of practice time together, haven't had a lot of game time together, everybody fully healthy, and they just got to kind of figure it out. So as far as the spread goes, I have to look towards Dallas. Last week or so, they've been a little bit better on defense, second defensive rated team, and they've been a number one rebounding team. So you just combine that with, in my mind, both offenses maybe being about equal the last week or so. I have to take, or I'm not on it yet, but the only way I can play this game is Dallas plus the points. I don't like that Marina Mabry is out because obviously, she's a great shooter, great floor spacer. It hurts Dallas offense to have her off the floor, but I still trust. I like Sabally to go to work, and I just think Dallas at home catching points is a good wager. So I'll lean that way. And the number I made for the total was 157.5. Number 4 defensive rated team the last week or so, and kind of bottom half of the league in offensive rating the last week or so. So bookmakers, even though it flew over last time, they still opened this game around the same number for the total, and I think it's more of an under type game this time. And I was with you, Teece, on that last one. I had under 159. It closed 153, and it flew over. So yeah, I got to go back to the under in this one.
I'm with you there. I'm liking the under in this game as well. And the Storm have been a tricky team, and they're playing a back-to-back on the home and home, and 99% of the time I'm taking the other team that lost the game before. But this game was so close at the end that you can't really flip the script. I kind of like the Wings to win this game, to be honest with you. The more I think about it, and you had forgive me, how I mess these names up. Awak
Arike Ogunbowale?
Yeah. No. Awak
Awak Kuier.
Kuier.
I might have messed that up myself. She was new last year, but I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, Kuier. She dunked the ball in that game on Friday. She's the eighth woman to dunk a ball in a WNBA game. And so the Wings were pretty psyched on that. They were pretty hot, and I'm I think that's what fueled them to come, to make this a game and almost pull it out. They messed me up. They messed me up first half. I had a money line, and they lost by a point. That's the second time.
I saw that. I was thinking about you, Teece.
Yeah, that's the second time the Storm has done that in consecutive games to me, man. They did it against the Dream the game before. I was like, oh man, you guys are killing me. The Dream. I had a big money line at 195 with the Dream. So, I'm learning my lesson. I'm taking Dallas first half with the spread. The Storm burned me too many times. I took the under. Have not moved on the full game, and I think I will. I think I will move on the full game. And in all honesty, I think I'm going to be with the Wings, but I'm not positive yet. I will definitely, tweet out my plays. Real Deal Prime's over here singing Enrique. I love it. James Ross, good to see you in here, bro. We got Jennifer. She watched the Storm win. Yeah, well, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest with you. I mean, everything says the Storm should win, but these back-to-backs and Dallas has been playing this team close. Last couple games, so nothing's going to surprise me in this game. So
let me share one more thing on this one. Just like we said, these teams just played a week ago. Home teams, after just losing, to an opponent within the last week, as long as it's not the playoffs, the under is 83, 54, and 2, 60.6%. The average total was 157.5, and went under by close to 3 points per game. So it's right around where the number is today, and I think that makes sense to take it under.
Yeah, absolutely. I do too. I don't even need your number, Ski. I was already on it.
Still
but I love your numbers, man, especially when they agree. It makes me feel a lot better about my picks and stuff. When we break these games down in the green room Monday through Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern. I get a good. It makes me feel good if you throw those numbers out, man. It makes me feel even better about the plays I'm on. So I appreciate you and your stats over there, even though you don't carry your notebook around anymore. I got them.
Yeah, that notebook would get lost nowadays, but yeah, I still put in the work.
True that. Would have been left in that Spanish bar last night. All right, let's move on to the next game. I'm going to keep this short and sweet for Ski so he can rest up. We got the Mercury visiting the Mystics, and this game. It made me think twice. The Mystics are a minus 7.5 point favorite. The total is at over 159. I think that total is pretty spot on, to be honest with you. The Mercury are a fast playing team, but I think the Mystics are going to. If the Mystics slow them down, they cover the spread. I believe, but where I'm riding with this, Ski. Same place I ride every game, just like that Chicago Sky. I got to keep going until, if they lose once, that's fine. You lose twice in a row, then I'm taking a step back. So both the Sky and the Mystics have been trusty for me all season. So I'm riding the Mystics first half, and you can get that number at FanDuel at right now at minus 3.5, which I think is a good number. So, the Mercury are going to be without Sophie Cunningham, and I think that's a big loss to their offense. I just really don't think that the Mercury have anybody that can match up to the Mystics, with the exception of Tina Charles. You got Skylar Diggins. I really don't see her having a breakout game, and I can't remember the other girl, but go ahead. You go ahead and talk about this, and I'll think about what I was saying.
Yeah, I don't really see a big edge in this game, but I understand if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Take the Mystics first half. It's been good for so long. Phoenix, in general, I feel like maybe not this year, but just looking at Phoenix the past few years, I always think of them as fast starters too. Missing Cunningham, 3-point shooter out the lineup. We'll see how they'll fare, but I just can't bet this game because as bad as the Mercury have been, I just think they're a lot better. They had a lot of rest before their last game, so I'm expecting them to start trending upwards. And when I look at stats, obviously Washington is the better defensive team. They're the better rebounding team, but 10. The number I made for the game was 10.5, Teece. And remind me, what we're getting here is an 8, right?
7.5 at FanDuel.
It's a game I won't be involved in. I think it's correlated. If you like the Mystics, you like them, and you like the under. Their games usually average around 153.6 points per game. And if you like the Mercury, it's probably going to be a higher scoring game. But for myself, I'm going to be on the sideline here.
I got you, and you know what? You're smart about that because when I was looking at this game last night, I could honestly see the Mercury covering this full game spread. And if not shocking the Mystics at home. So I don't think that's going to happen. And if I was going to bet it, I would definitely bet Washington full game. But it's not a game that I'm on full game. But I have to ride the first half numbers with the Mystics. If Sophie Cunningham was playing and Kia Nurse were in, that'd be a different ball game for me. But I'm off on the full game, so I'm with you there. If you don't have anything to say, we'll move on to the next game, Ski.
Let's do it.
All right, next game we have the Indiana Fever and the Minnesota Lynx. This game's in Minnesota. The Lynx are 1.5 point favorites, and the total is at 167.5. Now, I personally jumped in on the over in this game. Actually, the first half over in this game, and that is at right now it's at 83.5. I got it at 81.5. At that price, I think I'd be on the full game over. Just 83 is a big number to lay. It's not the Aces, so I don't, or the Suns, so it is the Fever. But I am on the Fever first half. I like the Fever first half, and the funny thing about this is the Fever being dogs, they're still at a -115 on the money line for the half. So I'm going to take the half a point and at -110 and save myself 5 cents and get a half point and not have to worry about a push. So that's where I'm riding with this. And like I said, the full game over 167.5 would be the play for me. I'm looking at the injury report now. I see here's a big loss. This is a big loss for Indiana. Emily Engstler is out today. You don't hear her name much, but she plays a pivotal role in this Fever, this Fever defense. And not that they play any defense. So that's another reason why I'm on the over with Engstler out. I can't even look at the under. I think this game flies over. And as far as Minnesota, we all know there's Nafisa Collier's still out. Sylvia Fowles is out with the torn cartilage. It's really a shame in her final year. So that's a tough break for Minnesota and Sylvia Fowles. And Kayla McBride's a game time decision, but I can't see her sitting in this game. So I'm on the Fever first half and the over full game at 167.5. Ski, what do you think on this one?
I feel a couple different ways. Yes, Fever are pretty bad on defense in general, but the last week or so, Lynx have been even worse. Second worst defensive rated team, and I think I would correlate that to Sylvia Fowles being out the lineup. She's still not going to be there today, so not a whole lot of rim protection for Minnesota. When I think about both of these teams, I just look at it like I glanced at it last night. I'm thinking, it's got to be an over game. Fever in Minnesota. Fever going to play up tempo, play no defense, and Minnesota, they've been kind of scoring. Or I don't know. I just feel like they can put up points with a team that's going to play up tempo. But it holds me up when you tell me Kayla McBride is game time decision because, she's probably their best scorer, in my opinion, on the Minnesota side. I look at just the last week or so. Fever are the worst offensive rated team. Minnesota is third worst. So the number I made for the game is 165. I just think I would love to have Sylvia Fowles and I would really be on the under. But if you tell me McBride is not going to play, I definitely think, it's a little bit too many points in this one. So I'll keep an eye on her status. If McBride is out, I'll play it under. If she's in, then I'll probably play something elsewhere.
Well, my thoughts on this. I think McBride plays, but I'm not the coach. I haven't seen anything come out of the Minnesota camp, given any type of definitive decision if she plays yet or not. But I did take the over, and I actually think if she gets ruled in, that total could go up a couple points, or at least a half point or a point. But I think Aerial Powers it will have a good game. And Kelsey Mitchell, she struggled last time out, and I think that she picks it back up today. So, um, I think Kelsey Mitchell gets a 20 piece for today, and I think this gets over. But I respect everything you say, Ski. Obviously, but I want to give a shout out to Alex Ramirez. I haven't seen my brother in a long time, man. It's good to see you, bro. And if you guys in the chat have anything to say about this game here, say it now, and we will we'll get on to recap what we like today. And I'll start off with the let me pull it up. I have the Sky first quarter -2. I have Dallas Wings plus one and a half. First half, I have the Washington Mystics first half -3.5, and I have Indiana Fever plus a half first half, and the under 167. Ski, what do you have today?
The only play that I'm gonna have in my pocket, like literally, I just Tease, I'm barely been awake, but I did put in some work on these games. I have my numbers in front of me. I'm talking it out with you. The only play that I'm really confident in right now is Seattle and Dallas. Best number you can get under 158.5.
Yeah, I like that. I'm on that as well. So that's one that we both can hang our hats on. If I had to take a best bet today, I would have to go with Chicago first quarter. I mean, I can't step
If it
off.
ain't broke, don't fix it.
Damn right, man. Damn right. That thing's been putting money in my pocket, and knock on wood, hopefully it continues to do that today, because I'd hate to start the week off with a losing ticket. Let's take a look at the chat here. Human Cracks on the Wings money line also says Wings revenge game. And I can't take you off of that. I can't knock that, you know. And we have Dan's on the Wings first half and money line sprinkle seems legit. It certainly does. Tiffany says the Wings came back covered last game against the Storm. They sure did, and we'll see if they have the stamina and the energy to do it today. I don't see why they wouldn't. And Joe Hill, Storm full game. Let me see. I'm way back on the chat. And Human Crack says the Mystics are going to cash. Tiffany's on the Wings and the points. Can't fault you there. I'm kind of leaning that myself. And Deladon is in today. They have her as questionable, but I would be highly, highly surprised if she does not play today. So I would say yes, Deladon's in, but I'm not 100% on this, but I'm 99% that she plays today. Why so many hit first half? You know what, Dan? The first half overs in the WNBA, I like it, man. They cash a lot more than the unders. That's for damn sure, and I've noticed that myself. Which is why we're probably seeing these 80 point first half spreads now, and I don't like to see 80s. They scare me a little bit. What's your record for the show? It can't be a winning one. I lost every pick. Well, Bill, I don't know. Do you take every pick that I play, or are you just picking?
I know I've been on here a few times with you, Teece, and we've had pretty good days. The times we've been on, maybe one day has been a losing day. I'm not on here every day with you, but
yeah, I did go 0-2 on Thursday. That was a. But Friday I went 5-1, 5-2, or 6-2, something like that. I can't remember for sure, but I can tell you, Bill, that my season total is pretty damn good. I don't know, if that does anything for you, but I'm trying to scroll through and find my season total now. My season total is as of the 7th of June, I was 80-39 plus 51 units. So that's where I stand on a total. But I can see where you think that, that I'm losing picks, I mean, especially if you're not taking every play. Like I always tell everybody, take every play that I give, you're going to come out ahead. I'm not going to win every play. I never tried to say that. So, Alex, you're welcome, bro. Dom Ricci wants to know if you're going to play that piano ski.
Yeah, I know how to play it a little bit.
Hey, don't get ski started, my man. He whatever he does, he's a master at in like hours.
Yeah, I appreciate you, Teece.
All right, Real Deal Prime Fever Lynx under. Yeah, we talked about that. Ski likes the under without Kayla McBride. She's a game time decision. I think she plays, and I think we get the over. The under is 10-4-1 when the Sky are favorites. Don Ricci's giving us that little tidbit there. And Ron Crawford's on the Sky, 31-19 on his model.
You know what? The number I made for the game tells me I should play the Sky too. I told you it's 10.5.
Yeah.
Full game kind of makes me nervous, Teece.
Oh, I agree. And I'm with you on that. I haven't taken the Sky full game. Ron's numbers, they don't lie. But at the same time, my gut doesn't lie a lot, either. So,
you know what I will say? I just checked right now. All right, this is how I'm gonna put it to you, Teece. And I think of our guy Greg because he tweeted me. He said he's gonna start using this method because I always just talk about it. But gun to your head, you got to make a play, right? Who's winning the game straight up? Is it Chicago? Is it New York? No point spread. Who's just winning?
Chicago.
All right. So if I want to look at it like that, in the games the Fever have lost so far this year, they're losing by an average of 16. Wait, not the Fever, the Liberty. They're losing by an average of 16 points per game. And in the games that the Sky have won, they're winning by an average of 9.4 points per game.
Yeah.
Both of them, higher than this, 7-point spread we're looking at today. I may put a little something on that Chicago -7, just picking the winner of the game. You get me?
Yeah, no, I hear you. And I mean, if you look at the Liberty, they're on the upswing, but who have they played? The Lynx and the Fever? I mean, you have to be realistic here. And real deal, I really wish I had a time machine, brother. If I did, I'd be coming back. Me and Biff would have that book in our hands at the sports book making money. Yeah, so Ron Crawford's spreadsheet play of the day is the Sky. Ron Walsick, first half Fever, first half over 41. Do you have a shot? Does it have a shot? Yeah, I think it's got a shot. Hell yeah, I think it's got a shot. I mean, if I could, you know what? I may even play that, Ron. In all honesty, I didn't even think to look at the team total for the first half, but if I can get it, I'm going to play it. But my books don't offer the team totals for the first quarters or first halves, only the full game. So I'm going to take a look at that and hopefully I can get it. Goddamn Matic, boy, and he said drink some water, Ski.
Hey, I'm listening.
Yeah, everybody, if you can press the like button, that would help us out. And I really appreciate everybody out here. G Martinez, but the Liberty did beat the Mystics in Washington. You're right on that. And
that was a bad spot for the Mystics. I think it was the Liberty on either more rest. The Mystics were without their head coach still, I think, and it just wasn't a good spot for the Mystics in that game. Yeah, I think.
I agree. But the Mystics, the Mystics have shown that they will fall. They fell to Atlanta last week or the week before. So I mean, yeah, I can't really take that. I see where you're coming from with that, but the Sky, I don't know. I don't know. If I gun to my head, I'm taking the Sky, and I may roll with you on that, Ski, but I'm not there yet. Teece, if you like a team first half, how often to take full game too? I love first half, but I want to double up. Which game are you talking about, T-Mac? there's occasionally I will double up and I'll take the full game in the first half. I've done that with the Liberty. I've done that with the Sky this year. Speaking of those two teams, so you let me know what team you're talking about, and I'll give you my opinion on it. And you got Skier here to give you his opinion on it. Head to head, Sky are 6-2-1 against the spread last 7 games. That's from Dom Ritchie. Appreciate that little stat there, Dom. And Josh, our guy Josh, Mas Aquaski.
Hey, guys, just trying to look out for my health. I appreciate everybody, man.
Hell yeah, we love
it's
you,
all
bro.
love.
We love you. I told you that last night. Drink plenty of water. And T-Mac's on Dallas. So if nobody else T-Mac's saying Dallas on the Dallas game. You know what? Gun to my head. I'm taking Dallas first half, but I don't know if I can get their full game yet, man. This game's later on. I'll tell you what, T-Mac, pay attention to my Twitter. I will tweet out if I'm playing that game. I just don't know if I can get their full game, but I don't know. I don't know. This is one of those games. These two teams, I think they match up fairly evenly, But without Marina Mabry, that's a tough call. That's a tough call to make, And I'm surprised that she's out because I saw a clip of them practicing and she had a face mask on and everything. So, I don't know if they're just giving her a rest or what's going on there. So, are you for sure that she's out, Ski?
Who's that one more time?
Marina Mabry?
That's what it says on my sheet. She missed the last game. I'll just double check her injury. We'll click on it, but she's listed as out on my.
Yeah. She got hit in the nose in Seattle last week. But she played the next game, and I didn't think she was going to. She played last Sunday, and or not last Sunday.
Oh, health and safety protocols.
Oh, so she's definitely out. She's definitely out.
That's why she missed the last game. Health and safety.
Okay. All right. So there we go. And T-Mac, I can't recommend any play on that, to be honest with you. As much as I would love to say Dallas Wings, I just can't do it. I can't feel good about giving you a play that I'm not on. And Dom Ritchie, Wings are 5-1 off a loss straight up, and Wings are 1-4 as a home dog. So there you go. That right there tells you where my head's at, because I feel the same way. I'm going this. I'm on both sides. I'm like, So that to me is a stay off. All right, Ski. I'm done. I don't have anything else. You got anything else? Mute.
Oh, my bad. I'll just tell y'all I am on that under. My money's on that Seattle and Dallas under, and I know I have 25 minutes to think about getting to the window with Chicago, but I'm pretty close on the Sky as well.
Yep. I hear you, and I might join you on that, but I don't know if you can get the first quarter, Ski, but when are you going to take it, man? Actually, you know what? You haven't taken it so far. Just don't.
Exactly. I don't want to be late to the party and mess it up.
I hear you. I've been late to the party a lot of times, and I'm thinking, man, because of me betting it, is that why it lost? So I'm with you there. But anyway, if y'all could just do me a favor, hit the like button. I appreciate everybody here in the chat. You guys really made my Sunday. I'm happy to see 77 people live in the chat. Is great. And once NBA seasons, these finals end, we'll be on every day at 4 p.m. Eastern, every day that there's a game, and 1 p.m. on Sundays. So, I appreciate you all coming out. Keep coming out. We'll get you some money. I apologize to let me scroll back here to Ron. Was it Ron? No, it was McDonald. Something McDonald. Let me find him. I don't. He probably left. Bill McDonald. You probably left, huh? But I apologize if every pick that you take is a loser. But if that's the case, then you need to take lower the unit size and play every game. And I guarantee you, at the end of the week, you will come out ahead. I'm that confident in my capping. So, Corenzo says Teece going to get a stranglehold on the WNBA. I think I pretty much do. And with Ski, I don't think they have a shot to take a breath. So, Tiffany, hey, that's a part of gambling. You win some, you lose some. That's for damn sure. I've been doing this a long time, and I can't even tell you how many losses I've had. Dan, you said that on Friday in the green room. She got next, and she certainly does. She starts at 2. So, all right, guys, I appreciate it all. Appreciate you all being here. I appreciate such a great turnout. Don't forget to hit the like button when you're on your way out. And we will see you Let me make sure we're on tomorrow before I give out bad info.
No games, I don't think. Monday.
Oh yeah, Monday's off. We're off on Monday. Tuesday we have the Mercury Mystics and the Storm Lynx. So, Bill McDonald, you can come back on Monday and tell me I'm a loser, whatever you want. If I give you all losers today, but if you win some money, I expect to hear, you know what, man, you're right. My bad. So, we'll leave it at that. I love you, Bill. Thank you for coming in. And bro, beat me up, man. Kick me around. That's what I'm here for. You know why? Because that makes me better. I want to win everybody money. I want everybody to win money. I want to be able to help people win money. I know Ski's the same way. So we'll see you all on Tuesday at 4 p.m. There's no WNBA game on. I mean, there's no NBA game on Tuesday, I don't believe. So we shouldn't be following anybody up. And on Mondays, if you guys have a chance, 1 p.m. Eastern, Spotify Live. Come on in and cap some games with Ski, I, and the guys, and get some money in baseball and talk about the NBA game on the finals game. I'll be
ready too. Don't come if you're not ready.
Yeah, you got to be ready, man, because that's Spotify Live. They'll eat you up. They will eat you up, and you'll get gulagged. And when you get gulagged. All right, y'all. Once again, I appreciate it. Let's make some money today, and I will see you on Tuesday. Hit that like button. Take them out, Victor. Thank you.